All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash, double honors to the apostles, great millstone, and salutations all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. All right, first and foremost, I want to thank Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for giving me the spirit to do another video. All right, I'm not fellow servant Kanakala coming at you once again from GMS St. Petersburg, Florida. All right, and I recently did a video on this article right here. About Iran and Russia sign a major deal of huge oil and gas exploration after Trump's sanctions. Okay, and as you can read right here, it says Iran and Russia have agreed with three other. So Iran and Russia, that's two, and three other, that would make five. Okay, so remember that number five. It says with three other ex-Soviet nations how to divide up the oil and gas resources of the Caspian Sea, leading the way for more energy exploration. All right, so the Caspian Sea is the area of the world's largest, biggest enclosed body of water, and the five nations, Russia, Iran, Kazakhstan, and Turkmenistan, and Azerbaijan, have argued over its divide for almost 30 years. All right, so I'm going to show you that again. Okay, so Russia, Iran, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, and the other country was listed, Russia, and Turkmenistan, and Slovakia. Slovakia, hold on one sec. All right, let's see. Russia, Iran, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan have argued. So it doesn't show you on the map. But it's a total of five countries that pretty much have, I want to say, rights, for lack of a better term, rights to this Caspian Sea. All right, and I just did a video on this article right here. All right, it says the Caspian Sea area is the world's largest, biggest enclosed body of water, and five nations, Russia, Iran, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and Azerbaijan, have argued over its divide over 30 years. So they've been arguing over the last 30 years how they're going to divide the sea. Some of the dispute and delimitation of the seabed will require further negotiating. The timely deal follows a vow made by U.S. President Donald Trump. So the timely deal, all right, follows a vow made by the U.S. President Donald Trump to implement sanctions against Iran's energy industry in an attempt to restrict its trade of oil. The Caspian Sea dispute began with the fall of the Soviet Union, which had a clearly defined Caspian border with Iran. All right, so like I say, in negotiation with post-Soviet nations, Tehran has insisted on either splitting the sea into five equal parts or jointly developing all of its resources. All right, so Tehran is, that's the president of Iran. He says, split it into equal parts or jointly developing all of its resources. None of its neighbors agreed to those proposals, and three of them, Russia, Kazakhstan, and Azerbaijan, have taken turns trying to develop projects in the sea and have resorted to scaremongering with warships to scare off contractors hired by nations. All right, so the reason I bring this out because it said this war, this dispute has been going on for the last 30 years since the fall of the Soviet Union. Now, with that being said, this quick video right here, all right, is beautiful. 5 leaders attend Caspian Summit. All right, so what? It's just a timely thing. Once again, this is the Lord playing chess. Here it is. America is cutting Iran off from any trade deals. Okay, so look, they're having a meeting already. Now this is not in English. Okay, this is you probably won't be able to understand it, but I'm just gonna play it. You know, just for edification, man, to show you that that article right there is true. Okay, it says despite of the demolition of the seabed will require further negotiation. Right here, it says a timely deal follows a vow made by U.S. President Donald Trump and to implement sanctions. So they making a deal on how we gonna pretty much share these resources. Okay, how convenient is it Donald Trump to try to block off Iran? But look, they already meeting up to come up with a deal that's been going on for the last 30 years, which is beautiful. Okay. And that's Tehran right there. That's Tehran, the president of Iran. So here it is. The U.S. is cutting them off, but these 5 nations are still getting together, trying to see how they gonna trade, man. So they're ignoring the United States. United States wasn't mentioned in this in this summit. All right. So they're going outside of the United States. And oh, man, we're not stunned what the United States says. Pretty much saying we're not stunned what the United States saying. We're still gonna have this summit, and we're gonna build on how we're gonna do trade and continue our business. Forget what America says. And look, they said Iran. It's like it. Trump warned anybody about doing trades with Iran, but here it is. These 5 leaders attend a Caspian summit. Okay.
Президент Азербайджанской Республики Ильхам Алиев. Гурбангулы Бердымухамедов.
Наши гости, дамы и господа, я рад приветствовать всех в рамках 5-го Каспийского саммита «Транспорт, экология, защита биологических ресурсов и безопасность». Договорились. Тогда предлагаю работу следующим. Надеюсь, что эту повестку дня мы все согласны.
All right, and that's pretty much it on it. But if these countries were in compliance with what America was saying, what Trump was saying, all right, they wouldn't met up here and have this summit with Iran. All right, go show you, man. They don't care what America is saying, man. All right, they don't care. America is being isolated, man. Trump stink ass, man. This American way, they're finished, man. These countries are going outside. They're ignoring America. I go to show you the power. The power is leaving them, man. Okay, I'm see if I can get something real quick off the Spirit, Isaiah 14, really quick. It says Isaiah 14 verse 4. It says thou shalt take up this proverb against Babylon, which will be America, and say, how hath the oppressor city ceased, the golden city ceased? So this oppressing city ceased. Wow, we don't have to do business with you, with you, America. We're gonna have meetings and not invite you. We're gonna have meetings with the same people that you said not to do trade with. We don't care, man. All right. It says the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, the staff meaning the power, okay, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people with wrath and a continuous stroke, he hath ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindereth. All right, so he ruled the nations in anger. Here it is, you calling moves and making moves what that we don't agree with. So what? We're going to do trade outside of you. We're going to have meetings outside of you. We're still going to continue with our power programs outside of you, man. All right, like it stated in this article here. It says Caspian Sea leading the way for more energy exploitation. Okay, so they're coming up with a meeting. Like it's like they pretty much ignored the sanctions of America. Okay, so it says he who smote the people with a continuous stroke, and that's what he did. If it's not my way, it's the highway. All right. If it's not my way, we just gonna put sanctions on you. Okay, you don't want to listen what we say. You don't want to, just because we're not cool with them, we're going to put sanctions on you. That's smoting the people with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger and persecuted and none hindereth. All right, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. So that's what's going to happen when Babylon is destroyed. All the nations the whole earth going to be at rest. All right, and it's quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. All right. So that's what the nation's going to be at peace. If you want world peace, this place, America, got to be taken out. The so-called white man, Esau, Edom, his power, he had to be taken out of power. All right. So that's pretty much what that boils down to, man. Okay. So, Lord willing, you were edified. Okay, Iran and Russia signed major deal with huge oil and gas exportation after Trump sanctions. That's the point. After the sanctions, man. Okay, so they don't give a shit. And then 5 other nations, it's like it, 3 other nations have agreed with 3 other ex-Soviet nations how to divide up the oil and gas resources of the Caspian Sea. So, man, they're not concerned about you, man. Here it is. They having a summit. All right, 5 leaders attend Caspian Summit, which would be the Caspian Sea. All right, how they gonna divide this whole sea up here, right here, man. All right. Right on here, really quick. So they're having a summit right now. How they gonna divide this? Okay, they want to cut Iran out of the picture. Okay, so what? All these nations are getting together. Okay, and trying to come together. How are we gonna divide these resources? Since Trump is trying to cut Iran out, you know, it was very convenient for them to get together and see how they're gonna do this, man. Okay, and a video posted re-upload just recently. See something real quick. This one right here. Trump continues trade war with Turkey. No, it's not that one. Slovakia. All right, this one. Iran sanctions. Iraqi merchants fear unknown future. And if you watch that video, okay, you will see that this guard. Matter of fact, I'm just play it really quick.
Each day, trucks slowly wind around treacherous roads in the Zagros Mountains, carrying goods from Iran to Iraq. Since the U.S. announced it was reimposing sanctions against Iran, rumors and uncertainty are also traveling back and forth across the border. Iranian bus driver Rahman Abdullah is worried. Soon the border will close and his job of 6 years will disappear.
Really, I don't know, because you can expect anything here. The politicians haven't made any agreements. If they make an agreement, it should be for the sake of the poor people.
Iran is Iraq's second largest trading partner. It exports fruits and vegetables, fuel and home furnishings. And for about a decade, it has also provided electricity here in Penguin District and other Iraqi border towns. The Iraq Central Bank has prohibited all Iraqi banks from conducting business with Iran in U.S. dollars.
We think the situation will get worse by the day. The Iranian currency is dropping against the dollar. It's halting business between Iran and the Kurdish region.
People are already coping with an economic crisis in Iraq. Shoe store owner Rabin Rahman says Iranian shoes offer the right blend of quality and affordability for his cash-strapped customers.
So here it is. Iraq and Iran are doing business together, but what? The sanctions want to cut Iran off from the global market, man. Okay, so that's not going to happen, man. All right? That's not going to happen. Okay, so here it is right here. You got Iran and Iraq. They're doing trade, they're doing business, what it says, but the border is going to be cut off, man. This is Iran right here. This is Iraq. So what if they put sanctions on them? They're not going to be able to do trade. All right, they're trying to cut them off. So what? These nations are going to isolate America, man. Plain and simple, man. All right. But with that, okay, Lord willing, you edified. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, Bashim Al-Kwakadash, the ones that apostles, great millstone. And salutations to all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty.